Hello and welcome to the Scoplicity Marketing Battle Plan. This video is to show you how to use the Marketing Battle Plan. You'll note down here there are several tabs along the bottom. We are going to start with the How to Use tab. Step 1 and Step 2 are for the 5 ones. Step 3 through 5 are for the Battle Plan. This video is for the Battle Plan 3 through 5. So let's get started. The first part, Step 3, review the Explanation Battle Plan tab. Let's come down here to the Explanation Battle Plan tab. Here you will see the battle plan laid out with explanations in every box so that you understand exactly what is supposed to go in each spot. Let's walk through this. The first thing you'll do is put a title for your battle plan. The title should describe where your contacts are starting and what the end goal is for this plan. Then we come down here to the first box where it says where from. Where is your plan start? Are your contacts coming from a Facebook advertisement? Are they coming from an existing list that you already have? We want to describe where these contacts are coming from. Then we want to describe what is the offer that we will be giving to this particular group of people. Next, we want to describe how do they get the offer. So the it in this part and how do they get it is how do they get the offer? Do they fill out a form? Do they need to call you? Do they need to answer the phone when you call them? How do they get the offer? This next part is, what if they don't engage? What if they don't accept your offer? For example, if you're offering a webinar and they do not accept or register for your webinar, what is it that you're going to do? This next step is, what if you've done that and they still don't engage? Is there some sort of long-term nurture that you want to involve them in? This next part is, what if they do engage? So if you've presented them with an offer, they do what it takes to accept that offer, what do we want to do next? Down here it says, what if they engage after follow-up? In some cases, we want to do something different if they engage right away versus if they engage after we do the follow-up steps here. So if it's different, we want to describe what happens here. If it's the same, we can just type in the word same. Finally, we're going to talk about what's next. What is the next step after they've accepted or did not accept this offer? Below, you will notice that there is a section called Tools. And these are to list out the tools that you have to use for each of these steps. So the Explanation Battle Plan tab is here to guide you through what you should put in each of the following steps in the battle plan. Now, back to the How to Use tab. Step 4 is to review both of the example battle plans. So let's go to example 1, webinar. In this example, the battle plan is Facebook leads purchase photography course from webinar. We know that they're going to start from Facebook, they're going to go through a webinar, and the end goal is that they purchase the photography course. The first thing you should notice is that there are 2 phases to this battle plan. The first phase is for the first offer, which the first offer is from Facebook ads to a webinar. In phase 2, you'll note that we're going to a second offer, which is from the webinar to the purchase of the course. And as you read through the example, you will see the different tools and the different ways that we explain how to go through each section. One thing that I want to point out is this yellow box down here. In the case of a webinar or a live meeting, after the webinar is over, there are certain outcomes that could happen. For example, people could have attended the webinar but did not purchase. Then there are people who may not have attended, and you might want to communicate to them differently. Be sure to note that in the what if they don't engage section. Here we've got 1 and 2. In the case of a webinar, we cannot tell if the person is qualified or not, so that doesn't appear in this section for a webinar. The next step, after you read through this example, is read through a second example. This one is for a live meeting. And finally, after you read through the examples, go over to the Your Turn Battle Plan tab, highlighted in green. Here you will find a phase 1 and a phase 2 ready for you to start entering your data. If you need more phases, simply copy and paste. Together, these tools, the 5 ones and the battle plan, should help you get your marketing plan focused and as simple as possible so that you can have the maximum return on your investment and getting your plan done and implemented in the shortest amount of time. I wish you all the best, and I look forward to working with you.